Yo, what is good? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. So today is day 313, Days of No Fap and Semen Retention. My bad. I am like super thirsty. Okay, glad I got that out the way. So what's good, y'all? So yeah, man. Yeah, like today I really don't have too much to talk about. Um, it was just really hot today. Yeah, like nigga. So yeah, again, it was soup. Like I said, like even like I said yesterday, yo, this August heat is so different. Um, Definitely got to manage, your hydration. Like normally, I don't drink ice cold water. Like I usually can't handle it, but when I'm outside, like yo, it feels so soothing. Because any other time I drink room temperature water, and for some reason, yo, people think like room temperature water is like hot. Like, no, like I'm not saying I leave the water outside and I drink outside temperature water. It's just room temperature. I mean, my AC stays at like 72. Like it's actually decently cool, Like think about it. Is what when you buy water, like a gallon of water, specifically gallons of water, they're not refrigerated. They're just out on the shelf. People refrigerate it when they bring it home, yeah, but it's actually cold enough because before when I would drink ice cold water, it would hurt. Like it hurts for me to like ingest that. Now, like I said, yes, when I'm outside and my body is like overheating, the ice cold water feels amazing. But when I'm home, yo, strictly room temperature. Like I keep bottles of water in the fridge, but that's for baby girl, because like she for a kid, she does really good with water. Like she's a solid water drinker. Um, of course, she can't drink too late, but yeah, I try to get her to drink about 2 bottles a day, which for her little body is probably the equivalent to me drinking a gallon. So it works. But yeah, man. Again, like I said, I really don't have too much for today. Um, Again, just was chatting it up with my homegirl, Crystal, and just it was just really good conversation. Just about our growth. And just because yeah, like we know each other for what, like 6 7 years now, and been through a lot, and just kind of revisiting a lot of old situations that we spoke about, and both recognizing how those situations and those people no longer affect us the same way, and it was just a nice honoring and celebration, just of our growth, you know, and just realizing the peace that we have, because and even in recognizing that these people formerly in our lives, that even now as we've grown and have accepted things for what they are, how people still, because they're still operating as their old selves, and so when you've upgraded more or less, or you're now the 2.0 and 3.0 versions of yourself, they'll try to use the old, your old triggers, your old buttons. They're still behaving in the same way. And before, it would, they would get a response. Then it comes a point to where you see them trying it, right? And you would just get angry. Like so there's been like different phases of it, right? So before, when a person had all types of just emotional control and could just emotionally manipulate the fuck out of you, they would do what they did, and you would leave either confused or hurt or upset or just whatever. Like they had you on a string, right? But then, as you begin to improve and you start seeing things differently, you start processing things differently, both here and here, then when they pull the same tactics, you start to get angry, like really angry about it. But also too, part of it is because you begin to take it personally as well, and that's a bigger step, to your growth, because once you remove your emotional attachment to them, like I said, you begin to see things just as they are, and it's all okay. It's all right. Like having that mindset, man, things just change completely. But yeah, but as you notice them still trying to manipulate, still trying to have some sort of control, the second stage is just anger. Like you get angry about it. Then comes the third stage. The third stage is when, and it doesn't come from a malicious place, which is the beautiful part about it, because I know I've mentioned that before too, how, oh, sorry, I just got a text message. Wow, okay. So, fuck, that fucked me up. All right, so, yeah, so I know I mentioned this before about, shit, that really fucked me up because I wasn't expecting that from her. Okay. So yeah. Third stage. Yes. When you're able to detach without there being any sort of like malicious intent, like you're not detaching out of anger, you're actually detaching for your own peace. Does that make sense? Good. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. But yeah, but you begin to detach emotionally for your own peace. To where now, when you notice people, and this can be your mother, father, brother, anyone, essentially any narcissist that you've been dealing with in your life, or just any person that's had some sort of emotional control over you, as you regain your power back and you establish that distance, you will then begin to realize and no longer internalize why they're doing it, because when you internalize it, you always felt like, why me? Why are they doing this to me? And you begin to feel sorry for them. In stage 3, when you disconnect, not only do you feel sorry for them because you see that they're still behaving in that manner, but you have a great realization that this is just who they are. They don't know how to operate any other way. And with all the shit that you felt like that they did specifically to you as a person, it literally would have happened to anybody. They are just the types to do these things to just the most readily available person. It's not just specific to, okay, well, I have to dig at Preston because of his qualities and character. No, I have to dig at David. I have to dig at Josh. It has nothing to do with that. Like, literally, this is just what the fuck happens with whomever's available. It would have been anybody. You know what I mean? Like, and literally, if you talk about wrong place, wrong time, well, yeah, you happen to be the one that's always there for the bullshit. But now you're in a stage to where you're not reciprocating the energetic response that's necessary to fuel that shit. So as the trigger, as you see them try to enter the codes for the triggers, you're just not responding. They panic. They don't know what the fuck to do with that. They're like, wait, what is this? And then of course they try to do something else or say something else, or it might be days later in a random conversation they'll bring up some other shit. You're like, what? Okay, like what made you say that? And 90% of the time, guess what? They can't even explain themselves. When you get to the point to where you're not emotionally responding to any of it, and you just kind of step out like, huh? What? And you question them right there in the moment, trust me, they won't have an answer. Because it's just bullshit. But it's their shit. It's not your shit anymore. It's their shit. And having that, like getting to this point, is how you maintain your peace. It's how you maintain your control. It's how you just continue to focus on building your life that's necessary for you. You ain't worried about nobody else. You feel me? So yeah, man, I hope yeah. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like I just love how, like, when I don't have anything to say, like something comes to me to say it. So yeah, that's my message for today. All right, guys, and as always, of course, we show gratitude to the universe and to God, because no matter what happens, no matter what people do to us, no matter what they try to do to us, we are grateful for the life that we have, because we are building a life for ourselves. As men, we are builders. Haven't said that since like my first couple of days into this. We are builders. We need to build our lives for ourselves and not worry about nobody else. The right people will come along, though, for sure. All right? So as always, guys, listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and we'll do it again tomorrow for sure. All right? Peace.